Hello, rogues. Welcome. I hope that you all are having a decent start to your week. Uh, as you may have noticed, no music today. Um, Not simply because of last time, but when I went to open Pretzel today, the app opened, but nothing, it had no content. It was just a window with nothing in it. So uh, we just have the minimalist sounds of strange horticulture in the background because I'm going to have to probably re download Pretzel. I don't know. But hello, welcome. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Hannah, hello. It is good to have you here. I don't know if it's the first time you got here before me or not, but I'm glad to see you. Hello, NeoGats. It is a lonely bridge. Elixie was attending what she thought was going to be a reception, but it turned out to be a panel discussion. So she's on her way because she's not staying for the panel discussion. Hello, Detective Zen. Sandwiches? Is not afraid to use them if provoked. Oh dear. Why are you brandishing sandwiches? Danger, gluten. I do like this hat. It hides my eyes though. But yeah, it's a good hat. It's okay. We have extra hat brim to replace music. Yes. NeoGats. I'm glad that my eyes are shielded from the nakedness of you running around on your streaking. um my brain paused. It's okay. Um Sadly, Saturday did not happen. Well, Saturday happened, but the Saturday stream, much as I wanted to, I got up on Saturday and I felt generally okay. I was tired, but as the day progressed and it got closer to stream time, my headache just got worse and worse and worse. I could, like, the lights were bothering me, the smells were bothering me, everything was. I needed to go lay down in a dark room, which is why I didn't stream on Saturday because I needed to go lay down in a dark room, which is what I did. It sounds like a question from someone who wants a vicious sandwiching. I mean, I enjoy a good sandwich. I'm unsure about sandwiches. Are the witches made of sand? Or do they just live somewhere that it's sandy? Anyway, I think we might encounter some witches. I don't know. We are playing Strange Horticulture. Desert dwelling witch species. Well, that species, obviously. Um, we, meaning me, we're doing some strange horticulture, and it's not creepy at all. Incidentally, if you have not been keeping up, um, the makers of Strange Horticulture are working on a new game called Strange Antiquities, which is sort of a sequel. It happens in Undermere as well, apparently, and it's now on 100,000 wish lists on Steam. So I am one of those wish lists because I'm excited for Strange Antiquities. But yeah, we're going to continue with Strange Horticulture. We're on day 8, I believe. Yes, day 8. I don't know how many days there are in the game. I've played it once before, but it was quite a while ago and I don't remember. But let's see. After we play with the weird plants, we will be heading over to Althaven for the next episode of The Last Excelsior from the Stream Punks, assuming that nothing changes. We are prepared in case something changes with their schedule, considering that their GM was recently rather ill, and so there could always be a last minute substitution. So if you all see a notification or anything of a change in time or a change in what's happening, just let me know in chat. It'd be lovely to know. Well, now there's a third person who's wishlisted. Have you seen the game The Looker? A parody of The Witness? I have not. I've seen The Witness. I have not played The Witness. There was it's free apparently. Oh, and I've all right, I will add it to the list. Oh dear. These are good markers, but that one apparently I didn't get the lid all the way on. It's completely dried out. Let's sigh. Who was it that during lockdown I was watching somebody play The Witness. I can't remember his name. He's part of Good Time Society. So of course I can't remember the name. Why would I remember the name? Oh no, I didn't want to add another server. Jeez. Sorry, now I'm distracting myself. Where did it go? Oh? Okay. I know that this exists in my, but I can't. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Yeah, no kidding. Sorry. Now I'm talking to my computer. I can't think of the name. Yeah, this is just me being like, you know what it's like when you know a piece of information, but as soon as you try to retrieve said piece of information, it just disappears from all brain. Jake Michaels. I was watching Jake Michaels play The Witness. Anywho, I had to dig around to find that one. That was a while ago, though. Yeah, so we're doing the game, and then we'll go to Stream Punks Wednesday. Next installment of the USS Dakota Engineers Journal, and then, assuming that I don't have another migraine or, whatever happened this Saturday. The plan is to hopefully finish Ultima Martian Dreams on Saturday. We're so close, I assume. And if we ever finish it, then we get to move on to the next game in the series. Rewrite your database retrieval system. Honestly, if my brain worked like a database, that'd be amazing. Especially if I got to organize it. Just let me think in SQL queries. Okay, that's like one of the nerdiest things I've ever said. I'm going to switch us to the game screen. If my brain worked. Look! Strange horticulture! We have not died, although we have killed someone. Hello, hellebore. All right. We are here on day 8. Oh yeah, okay. We still don't have this. We have golden light. Start at long meg, but we don't know what long meg is yet. There's not really any magic on that. We know these light up, but we don't know what order to utilize them in. So it's funny that these go in the letters, not the clues. Even if I try to put them in the clues, they go in the letters. I don't know what goes in the clues. Somebody want to ask Blue for me? Of course you're wandering about. That's what you do. Blue tokens for your Magic the Gathering deck. I have extremely little experience with Magic the Gathering. Amos Duncan. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long I'd started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Yay! It's the other scraps of paper. Does blues go in the clues? I do believe so, yes. Oh, Amos Duncan, the last of the cast of characters. He is the collector. Amos is well acquainted with strange horticulture and enjoys drawing the plants within. He spends most of his time outdoors, where he occasionally comes across unusual looking plants in untrodden places. He collects sketches in his field book, but not the plants themselves, preferring to leave that to others with more expert knowledge. You bought a Magic the Gathering Foundations box a week ago and have been playing a lot of Arena. Congratulations, Detective Zen. You've been randomly selected as VIP for the stream. Enjoy your digital gemstone and the ability to manipulate pun points. Magic the Gathering came out while I was in high school working at a toy store. I was not a fan. I was not predisposed to like the game because working at a toy store meant it was just a hassle. It was a bit of a hassle to us employees of the toy store, because people would want specific cards and they would want to rip open the packages. No. Or they would want to return the packages when they didn't contain the cards that they wanted, you know, because that makes total sense as a thing that you can do in a capitalist economy. Anyway, clearly this is the order because of the tears, the shape of the tears, right? It all lines up. Ooh. None of them have magic. Okay. That's that flower. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The upside down. And interestingly enough, I wonder if I can map these. I never did this in the previous, but I have a thought. We'll look at the stuff in the new drawer in a moment. First, though, hello, book. Oh, book! Reminds me of the moment when I felt very old. On another stream, we were talking about Magic the Gathering. As a joke, I said, "Don't yell snap when two of the same cards come out." The younger members of the audience had no idea what you were talking about. Oh, dear. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, the old feeling happens. Curiosity. I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not. Not yet. See, that could be. Oh, but it's probably that, actually. Huh. Larkshine. Although, that is a promising... Now I'm just talking to myself. That's definitely Mikdu in the middle. And Mikdu in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. I don't know. Mikdu. What? Oh. Interesting. All right. So if Mikdu is in the middle, because that's definitely Mikdu. No clue what the game Snap was? Do you know Skip Bow? I used to play a ton of Skip Bow with my grandparents because they quite enjoyed it. St. John's Poppy. I don't know if this matters at all, but... Could be the Winter Boar, but probably not. It's similar to Uno, but also similar to, like, hearts or spades. More like Uno. No. That could be the Maiden's Sorrow. It's a candidate. But this one here with the 3 and the... Oops, I just closed it. It's not this. Now I'm messing up my entire organizational system. It's not the Hop Heart. Don't think it's the Dendra. It's definitely not the Gandhi root. Okay, it could be that. It's not the Eyebright. Kabaya? No. See, I think these match up to the plants, and I'm trying to do the matching. It could be winter boar, but there's too many petals. Ooh. No, but there's... I also may not have all of them, even if they do line up. And I don't know if it matters in any way. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. That might not be the St. John's poppy. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking to myself now. 5. That's 6. Candlewood, Henchuck. Yeah, I don't know if I have all of the... I don't even know if they line up at all. You're currently playing a digital adventure version of Skipbo. I believe I have played the digital Skipbo. It's been a while. Elixie, hello, hello. Dutch Blitz. I don't think I've ever heard of it, no. Caldery. Could be Caldery. I don't know if I'm wasting time or not. Forest Camphor. It could, but these are pointy and these are round. So I'm thinking no. Gandhi root, they show the little stamen. So I don't think it's that. Hop Heart. Blue flowers. Lady of Summer. Is that what I... No, I'm pretty sure it's the Maiden's Sorrow. Larkshine. I might have to look into descriptions to match this stuff. Super fast pace, especially with more players. You play with up to 12 people. Mahjong is also really fast paced, or it's supposed to be. Like the actual, not the like tile matching game that was on computers, but actual Mahjong, which is similar to poker. Or, yeah, No. Red ebony. Brilhantia, St. John's poppy, Solomon's scepter. Nope. Well, I'm gonna worry less about this, and let's reopen this drawer and actually look at the things inside. Imagine that. New things. Oh, we have an entry for Trimblehuff, Caritas pretensis. The Trimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. That's the drawing is a cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downward to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. All right. I don't think we have any unidentified cup-shaped plants with cups that point downward, so I don't think we have this yet. Devil's Nightcap. Mors Amicus. Friend of Death? It doesn't mean Devil's Nightcap, it means Friend of Death. Yeah, I've never seen that game before, Hannah. It's interesting. The art on the cards is nice. Point downward to avoid filling with water. This plant is known colloquially as Corpse's Friend, Mors Amicus. Corpse's Friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It's the folk tale about what would happen if you swallowed a watermelon seed. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Strawberry dipped in honey is not the scent. That one just says dark purple flowers. Smell sweet rhubarb. Rather unpleasant scent. That's not. A gentle scent. Well, that's a helpful description. Light, pleasant scent. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. And it's not a mushroom, so okay. Okay. We have a note. Here, I have a note. Let me see it. A briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc. Oh, that's this, the briar's disc. Is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages, the location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disk of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology, Blackhall Road, Kendall. All right, so we have a destination to go to, and we have 1813 Gosforth. Why do we have a Gosforth coin, I wonder? Ooh, I should use the magnifying glass. Oh. I do like the tree. Tree. Kendall, home of mint cake. Really? All right. We need to go to Kendall. Blackhall Road. I'm gonna put these in here. Right. Okay. Nope. Didn't want the book. Wanted the map. My drawer is getting a little full. Blackhall Road, Kendall. Kendall. There's Kentmere. Kendall. Let us explore. Oh, wow. This is new. It's a slab of sugar with mint flavor as emergency energy for hiking. Let's see. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Copper Caledonian. Plant identified. New plants acquired. All right, so the Copper Caledonian has been confirmed. F. Brimlock, Cabaya, Clavilium, Common Trouse, Copper Caledonian. And that is done, so put it away. We got new plants. Elixir has struck from the shadows and landed a critical hit. Welcome back. Purple flowers, long leaves. It's not a mushroom, so that's not it. We already know Candlewood. Oh, we know Bishop's Parasol. We think we know Candlewood. Haldery. Overpowering sickly sweet scent. Flowers an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Grows from a thin stem with small leaves. So that's not it. I don't think we have any Caldery yet. Devil's Nightcap. Light, pleasant scent, not sickly sweet. Distinctive smell that reminds me of old books, musty. That would not be pine needles. Dranthium, a plant with power. Some know Dranthium as green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of over to green tint. Long, sharp leaves. Oh, did we already have? Yeah, we think we know Dranthium. Shadows of Life, hello. Neocat. I love it. Ember Soul. Yes. Ember Soul is thought to have flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves. They're razor sharp. Farmer's Worry. Only say it grants. Yeah, I don't know. Spongy mushroom. It's neither of those. Fever Kiss. Leaves are pale. Yep, that's that. Foxbite and Candy Root. Gray Sandfire. Henchuck, we should have right there. Hop Heart, Jacobsworth, Larkshine. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. I don't believe I have anything with spiny pods. Trimblehuff. We do not have anything that seems to be Trimblehuff at the moment. Wild Coal has purple berries. These are purple red berries. But these don't have the little dots. It's possible, but again, I just don't know for sure. So I'm going to worry less about that, and it's probably about time that we take a customer, huh? A customer? Wait, what's your rush? What's your hurry? Simone Green. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook off the east wing. It's our librarian friend. Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. A customer? Do we have those in retail stores? I don't know. That appears to be Butterdale. Uh, 5 petals. It's got the stamens. Is it Fennet? Fennet has 6 and 1. That's 5 and 2. customers are a myth made up by Big Box. They told him that a bugle was the entire universe and he must protect it. He sat in one spot for 3 hours. Oh no, God. Took mushrooms and oh geez. That's terrifying. I would expect that people would do that to me. I wouldn't like that they would, but I definitely think that they would. Elder Finium, no. Copper Caledon, Trouse. Kabaya? Kabalia? That's none of them. Oh, it could be the winter boar, though. 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, it's the winter boar. It's not whichever one I had pulled down before. It's not this. It's not the Butterdale. It's the winter boar. That's not it. Not it. Not it. I don't think that's it. That is the third ingredient. Don't know what it's called, but we have it. Hi, Obi. Someone snuck up behind him and smashed it, and he couldn't stop screaming for 5 full minutes. This is why you have to really trust people who are around when you decide to take mushrooms. I mean, I would encourage not taking mushrooms personally, but I tend not to like altered mind states. I don't think I have whatever this last one, whatever the second one is. I don't even think I have it. Ooh, it could be Eyebright for the first one. Dang it. It's hard to know. I should look at uses. Gandhi root? No, it's got one. It's not the Dendra, is it? No, it wouldn't be. Lady of Summer? Possible? I don't think so. It could be the Fennec. Although this is 6 and that's 5. Book time! Book time! Don't think I trusted anyone at college enough to take shrooms. I mean, yeah, I never would have trusted anybody that much in my entire life. All right, my candidates are Eyebright and Winterboar for the first ingredient. Given that we know it's supposed to be an aid to memory. Known to improve eyesight at night. So what about the winter boar? Insect repellent. Neither of those really feel like they fit, do they? You know, this is what I should have done in the first place. Drawings to match drawings. Although none of them seem to match. Definitely Maiden Sorrow. That's not what I'm working on right now. Well, this book is entirely useless at the moment. I don't know. I have no idea if we have what we need to make Baylock's elixir. All right, what else we got? Long Meg? No idea. Briar's Disc. None of these are Long Meg. All right. No desire to. Yeah, I would no. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. A young woman, alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption. A new start. Day 9. Gosh, I haven't watched him stream in forever. Watching Day 9 stream is about the only way I know anything about Magic the Gathering. Not. Anyway. All of my plants are disorganized now. Why have I done this to myself? Oh dear. Right. I don't know. Red? Orange. That one's kind of yellow. Green? Blue. Blue. Different shades of purples. Cool. That's not even my organizational scheme. Let's put them away because I don't know what's what. I don't even know what this one is. There's so many unidentified purple flowers. Mental image of the Day 9 magic school. Loading Ready Run are releasing a new series of their comedy show Friday nights, which requires little to no knowledge of Magic the Gathering to enjoy. I do appreciate when they don't require me to know anything. I have an abundance of clues at this point. I'm just gonna stick these over here. Out of my way. Wait, no, I need them to be in the right order though. It wouldn't do for them to not be in the right order. Not that it really matters. Also, I wonder what tore off at the end of it. Anyway, we need to go to someplace starting from Tibet. All right. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. First, I need to find Tibet. Jake's Rake, Dungeon Gill, Rydal Cove, Cave, Ambleside. Hard Knot. Foxfield, Swinside. Tarn Crag, Kentmere, Sagil. T-Bay. All right. In T-Bay, a noble elder stood. Silently watching starry skies. A noble elder. Would that be the deer head? I'm not surprised, Detective Zen. I wouldn't want to be Siri. I'm in no way surprised by this. I kind of expected it. Just knowing. Oh gosh, and Jake as well. Yeesh. Sorry, I'm just typing a message to Eric. I was just telling him to, get some rest. The noble elder. It's got to be the deer, right? I don't see any other symbols that would be a noble elder. Coffin? I must have missed something about a coffin. Oh. Gotcha. Should we prepare a torpedo coffin for the two of them to shoot them into space? All right, so if the noble elder is the deer, then that would be F29. F29. And then silently watching starry skies would put it at C27? Anyone? Nope. I have incorrectly surmised the meaning of the clue. Into Bay. It's got to be the one with the dot. In T-Bay. Although, okay, if a noble elder watching starry skies, it's gotta be there, right? But then, and that's where I went. They don't mean that would. I suppose it could be read as pointing here, in which case it could be the space below. I'm going to water my plants while I think, because that always makes it so that I'm ready to go out again and hopefully redeem the clue correctly. Yeah. That's very imprecise. Because that requires you to read this as this is pointing to the square below, the one that it's actually pointing into. Because you have to read it as pointing here in order to, but then you have to read this one as pointing. That's very imprecise. Oh gosh, we have an ad happening. I'll be right back. Okay. We should be back. The unfortunately forced advertisements should be over. And we shall not see them again. I hope. All right. Despite the imprecise directions given by the smuggler's tool, we found our destination. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the river bank is a much more unusual looking flower. All right. Wait. but what? Was that not where this was meant to lead me? Oh. Oh. Hmm. I think I need to go to E33. Okay, it's not E33. Still don't have a bingo yet. But is it because I read it wrong? So if I do this and then that would put me at E32? D32. Oh, it might have been D33. Ah, fudge. That's... Sorry. I've always had trouble following a line, a horizontal line. Yes, I'm reading it wrong. It's so the dotted lines on the map, like if I position it precisely, because when I put it here and I follow the noble elder, the deer, I had to put it there, and then I went to the stars and it gave me something. Look at how it's formatted. Is it saying I should go to the opposite? I remember this being really difficult for me. Got a plant out of it. Even if I haven't successfully solved the clue yet, I still got a plant. So that's not nothing. Wait, in Tibet A, noble elder stood silently, watching starry skies. I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Yes, yes, I am. I thought, oh, maybe it's because you said look at how it's formatted. In Tibet A, well, Tibet covers two. I mean, the dot is there, but what if I just, okay. Could be the starry. That would put it here. It seems like something that should be really, really easy. I understand how it works, but I'm still getting it completely wrong. Okay. A Briar's disk. Used to send coded messages. The location of a cached cargo, for example. Disk of identical size with the same symbols. Place the disk over a named point. And note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method. Sure, shadows. I'm parsing it every way I can. I was like, it's got the moon symbol on it. Maybe that's it. I went to the star first, but watching, there's the eye. But then that would imply that silently should mean something, or stood should mean something, but I don't see that they would. Wait, noble elder? The old man? The wrong compass? What do you mean? It's the only one I have. Oh my God. Are you serious? I should have, but I never. I must have just gotten it by dumb luck last time. Because I was using this the entire. Oh, wow. Okay. So if I start in T, no, I need the card. Start in T-Bay. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. F31. I find myself on a patch of moorland, surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather. And there, another. Thank you, Shadows. I was complicating it much more than it needed to be complicated. But I think understandably so. Oh, this is the second ingredient in the Balox. It apparently has a pleasant fresh aroma. That's 2. That's 3. I'm uncertain. I think it's Winterboar. I think that's Balox. Red flowers, soft leaves. And then we also have deep blue, quite beautiful, really. Right. Cauldry. The uses of Cauldry are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Yeah. And until you told me look at the other compass on the map, the formatting was not helping me. But I do appreciate that you just didn't just give me the answer. The hint was enough. Light, pleasant scent, pine needles. I don't know about that one. I know we have the Dranthium. Ember Soul. I don't. Razor Sharp Leaves. Farmer's Worry. Fever Kiss. I'm looking for my unidentified ones. Spiny pods. Yeah, I don't have any spiny pods. The new one is not a Trimblehuff. Because we don't have, well, I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. All right. Well, I think I have all the ingredients for Baylock's elixir. So that's nice. We'll keep that out. We should greet a customer. It's Simone. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. All right, we got the fever kiss identified. Mountain astery. Alpinium gracilis. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Large cup-like flowers with a stale, damp smell. Musty, old books. Large cup-like flowers. What was that called? Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. I suppose that would be a magic effect? Maybe? Wait, did I? Oh. I'm sorry. Right. I don't know what this is, but apparently we got when I went to the wrong place, I got the plant that I was supposed to get by solving the Long Meg clue. Huh. I don't know. Next. Oh, the mailman. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. There's a woman made of jade who wears a green mask? That would be unusual. Beckfoot candle. I know it's a mask of jade. It could be read the other way too. I have no idea where Beckfoot is. Backbarrow. Undermere, Kentmere, the Daughters, Fairfield. You know what would be really helpful with this map? Hi, Adventures of Tony. This map needs a coordinate key with a list of the place names in alphabetical order that tells you which coordinate they are in. All right, so Beckfoot is over here. G10. Beckfoot Candle is D12. The candle leads me east of Wastwater. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing some of these place names if these are actual place names. But I'm taking my best guesses. Oh, I know exactly which one that is. That's not the Ember Soul. I don't even know why I clicked on that. It's not the Henchuck, it's the Larkshine. Lucerus halcyonis. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs, triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. It's not technically poison, but it doesn't list any uses except causing pain. So we'll put it as a red. You're not well versed in Lake District geography? No, I am not. I'm doing my best with pronouncing the place names, but I honestly just I know the variability of pronunciation, like Scafell Peak. I assume that's how it's said, but could be completely wrong. This is probably wastewater, even though it's W-A-S-T without an E on the end. T-Bay? I don't know why I say it that way. I just do. It has a 3-dot accent above the A. Scarfell. Yeah, that's funny because there's no R, so I wouldn't think to do it. And this one, I'm like, it's not Sadgill. It's got to be Sagil. But I don't know. And like Césaire? I'll just stick with Boodle. Boodle seems easy. Forest Bear. I have been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. It's pronounced one pride bit. Thank you, Shadows. It's an area full of difficult to pronounce names. Yeah. I'm guessing it's somewhere in Wales. Although there's not enough double L's for that. So I could be completely wrong. Honestly, the names are too short and understandable for it to be Welsh. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. No, it's England, not. Okay. Have your Dranthium. Keep your eyes green. Pallions. Calum decorus. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Pallions is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves on this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. I don't. Oh no, it should be. This should be the Pallions. Maybe. I think it is. That would have us using Winter Boar and Pallions. So insect repellent, pure air, and something as an aid to memory. It's possible. It's a beautiful if wet part of the country. So much rain feeding the lakes. I mean, that would make sense. It's basically always raining in the game. Reuben Ward. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridge line, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. All right, well, I don't know. It was purple red, and it didn't have the little circles on the berries, but it was my best guess. You tend to go by if the names look weird, but theoretically pronounceable, it's probably Wales. If it looks like someone hit their keyboard, it's probably Cornwall. Ooh, new entry. Norwood, Xanthodermus strictus. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Okay, I know how to identify that one. Wild coal. I was like, I forgot what he asked for. right, that one we know for sure. Oh, there it is. What was it called? I've already forgotten the name. Norwood. Norwood is definitely magical. All right. All right. Okay. All of my strange plant tools. Amy Sullivan. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick, milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything. A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Bishop's parasol. Plant identified. All right. Yes, a milky liquid comes from its underside. That is very suggestive. Milky liquid coming from under the bishop's parasol. Verona Green. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The sisterhood will know more. Exactly, Shadows. A thick white liquid from a mushroom tip. Indeed, speak attack. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitatus mortus grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. The dead ground northeast of Tibet. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. Digitatus mortuus. Dead fingers. It's the Dead Fingers mushroom. It looks eerily like a ghostly hand. Digitatus mortus. Oh no, you have a grocery run. Okay. Oh, luck to you. It bothers me because they have misspelled mortuus. It should have a double U. Digitatus mortuus. It should have two U's, but that's not how they spelled it. So. And I can't be certain. It's been a while since I took Latin. It's been a long while since I took Latin. I think it might be time to end the day. Yeah. Speaking of the end of the day, it's 8:47. Almost time for end of stream. Thank you, Elixir. Well, that's a helpful card. I imagine we'll have to look at it through the alternate light source. Every day, she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day, she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day, thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10. Sunday. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. That should be K11. Three ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. Crows caw, ravens croak. So 3 ravens would not caw and croak. But anyway, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Ooh, it's pretty. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. Where? That mushroom just keeps wandering off. Almost like it's named something about wandering. I don't know that I have any idea what that flower is. Alright, I'm pretty sure we know Butterdale. And Candlewood and Caldery. We don't know Devil's Nightcap. This wouldn't be Devil's Nightcap, would it? It's quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. Well, it's not the Devil's Nightcap. It might be the Embersoul? Embersoul. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves. They're razor sharp. Would be funny if you could label it stationary mushroom to keep it still. That would be funny. One from your librarian friend today. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Simone. All right, Calder Abbey. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter. Speak friend. Speak friend and enter." That's about successful hunt. I can't remember which one it is. Red flower. Sorry. Caldery, Clavilium, Trouse, Coppercut, Devil's Nightcap, Dranthium, Green-Eyed, Elderfinium. Nope. 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 No. No. Nope. I don't remember which one it is, but it will tell me. Mary's Breath, no. Meek Dew, no. Mellow Glow, no. Royal Hentia, Shimmerlong. Is it St. John's? No. Well, which one was it? Okay, I'm gonna go slower. I don't remember. All right. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities. Mushroom found, skills, underside, stomach pain. Draft made from Brimlock, warming effect, protects against extreme cold. Lauderdale used for centuries, a cure for skin rashes. Kabaya, believed to be to help dead find peace. Candlewood, red flower that provides shielding effect. Caldery, dark magic, that's the huntress one. Clavilium, open any lock. Known to grow in abundance. Leaves have been used for centuries, balm against eye strain. Yeah, no. Elderfinium, antidote. Ember Soul, Protection, Eye Bright, Fever Kiss. Strong smelling bulb of this plant, soporific. Fox button. Represent a contract of friendship between strangers. There it is. Fox button. And we got an entry for sheep snap. Ovium viridi. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. I don't think we have anything like that. Unless... Nope. Okay. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Long Meg. There is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic. Until one night, they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Yeah. And I already got the plant by accidentally getting there, but I was supposed to start at the daughters and go south 3, east 2. Which I accidentally went to that space thinking I was solving a different clue. And it got me this plant. Which is why it has this golden light tag, because the Long Meg clue referred to golden light. Evil magics. Oh, so bad. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda, and I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. I got an entry for Weeping Bell, Lamentum nixus, a plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of the rainbow. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. That would be that one. I forget what what name did it just give it? Weeping Bell. Right. All right. Is Alt Haven live yet? I haven't gotten a notification, so I'm assuming no, but I wanted to check. Yep. Not quite yet. All right. Thomas Green, you're new. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plant. Winterpore, Palliance, and whatever this is. I must have made a mistake somewhere. Haha! All right, it was Eyebright. But I have brewed the Balox. Also, there's a paper here. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Springcap, waxcap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking a hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mountcap, generally not fatal in small doses, use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry, often fatal. An antidote can be made using Royal Entia. All right. Where did you put my elixir? Apparently, brewing elixirs is a thing. Ooh, oh good. I need to label this. Balox. Aid to memory. That's not what you thought it said? Well, I don't know what you thought it said. All right. I have messed everything up. I'm trying to put things away now. Put it away, put it away, put it away now. Mikdu. Maiden's Sorrow. Right. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. I must place an offering? All right. All right, we've got mountain, church, river, mountain, church. River. Mountain. Okay, it's got to be right there. And the offering, that's going to be the cauldron, right? Yeah. Whoops. So cauldron at the I-19. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Ember Soul or Cauldry. All right, so Cauldry is those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Ember Soul, thought to have protective properties, is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. We did sanctuary. Evulum. Bacusis palustris. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evulum has many short, pretty leaves. Right. Any word? Are they delayed? Oh, yeah, they're not on until they're starting an hour later. So, yeah, I'm not going for an extra hour. uh, so I will see all of you at Alt Haven in a little bit. But for now, another marathon. Yeah, that's I'm gonna we're gonna end now. We will pick up this game again next Monday, and I'm gonna invite you all to join me for a raid over to Leon Doodles, who generally raids into Alt Haven as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Um, it was it was fun. I enjoy this game. Thank you, Shadows. I think it was for the or detectives, whoever it was that gave me the hint earlier. It was very well given, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Hannah and Elixir, for being here as mods. Thank you, Shadows of Life, for the Pride bit earlier. It was Shadows, okay. And NeoGuts, thank you for redeeming Play a Game. I have added the Looker to my list. And also, thank you for the 3-stream streak. I'm going to go ahead and set up the raid. We're going to pop on in over there for some art being done. So I encourage you all to join me on the raid. I do have a raid call that you can drop into the chat when you get over there. It comes in both subscriber and non-subscriber flavors. So feel free to use the one that is to your taste, or rather, the one that'll work for you. Thank you all so much for joining. I expect to see you all later in the Alt Haven chat. And hopefully I'll see some of you Wednesday for Archival Adventures, and either Saturday for Ultima, or back here next Monday for more of this. But until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.